That again was Professor Greg Wallace. Some civil rights activists also oppose this version of repeal, saying it doesn't go far enough. Sarah Warbelow, legal director for the Human Rights Campaign, joined us earlier to explain.
It's a false effort to say that this takes North Carolina back to where it was before HB2, but that's absolutely incorrect. Even with respect to government buildings like schools and universities, those institutions would have their hands tied. They wouldn't be able to address discrimination against transgender people. In addition, this prohibits cities from across the state from adopting common sense non-discrimination protections for gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender people. Protections that are in place in over 200 cities nationwide and 22 states and the District of Columbia. So really what this law is doing is perpetuating the discrimination that HB2 brought upon the state.
It's clear that LGBT supporters do not think this is adequate enough. Some are calling this HB 2.0. But Sarah, in your opinion, is there a way to find some sort of a happy medium, a compromise between both sides on this issue?
Well, it's very difficult to find a compromise when individuals in the legislature and who participate in the media continue to perpetuate this lie that transgender people pose a risk to the privacy and safety of other Americans. We have laws going back to 1975 that protect transgender people, and there have been zero problems with privacy or safety. It just isn't a real issue. Transgender women are women and transgender men are men. And the idea that we would ask them to use restrooms inconsistent with their gender identity is absolutely outrageous. What's a violation of privacy is asking to peek between people's legs before they use a restroom.
All right, Sarah, Rena just spoke about the economic impact with Professor Wallace just a moment ago. North Carolina received a lot of backlash from businesses over this bathroom bill. How do you see the business community reacting to this new bill?
Look, businesses are still learning more about what this bill does, but already we've seen a number of major corporations question the wisdom of this so-called compromise. They understand that if you have your hands tied and can't actually address the discrimination that's happening right in front of you, that you're not going to be effective in protecting everybody's rights.